Yo, what up? What's happening, guys? Your boy Trez Mala. I'm over here at the Hoover Dam. I'm just doing a little small clip, if you will. Just want to record, get a little something out there. I haven't done anything in a while, no content in a while. Helicopters going over. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I hope my headset's working and all that stuff. This is kind of an impromptu deal, but I just wanted to say hi and all that, and I hope everybody's doing okay out there with this whole election nonsense. Um, and that's what I wanted to talk to you or mention about today is how everybody is okay with what's going on, how everybody is okay with believing that this is a legitimate uh, election. Now, normally I'm not like an election guy. I'm not a left-right guy. To me, it's a two-headed, one-party beast. Normally in most elections, it's what do you want? The mumps or the measles. That's how I look at it. That's my whole deal. But this one was a little bit different, guys. Now, when I say it's a little bit different, yeah, it's left, right, this, that, and the other thing. But I'm a competitor in life. Okay. I compete. I grew up. You took responsibility for yourself. Okay. That kind of thing. Um, you didn't make excuses. You worked harder. You focused. You found out your mistakes. You make the adjustments, the corrections, and you get out and you do those and you perform. That's how I grew up. Okay. I love being an individual. I love being a part of a team. I like making things happen. At the same time, though, okay, being a competitor, I want a level playing field. That's all. That's all. I don't want any favoritism. Just like when I'm trying to get on stage and do stuff like that. Hey, man, I just want on stage. I don't need any favoritism. I don't need no bullshit. Let me do my thing. Let me earn it. Let me do it. Well, that's the thing with this election, guys. We're seeing more and more fraud. We keep seeing more and more videos of people coming out saying all sorts of shit, exposing what's going on. All right. They have that happening. Um, what appears to be all across the country. Okay, that's what people are doing. That's what's actually happening on that deal. Um, this isn't legit. There's no way this is legit. You'd have to be obtuse. And I got these motherfuckers out here. I'm sorry for the language, but I got these people. Oh, deal with it. Deal with it. Oh yeah, Trump. Oh, now I see these people whining and crying. I'm like, bro, you don't want a fair election. All right. Even me back in the day, I was saying even with Al Gore, I'm like, bro, at least you gotta have it's gotta be fair. Uh, we all know these things are cooked. We all know that but this is blatant. This was called out. The Democrats said that they were going to do this. All right. Pelosi said it. Hillary Clinton, uh, uh, Podesta, the Podesta war games were all about all this shit. All this stuff is for everybody to see. You know, hey, it's all there for everybody to see. It's in the news. If you want to be honest, you want to look. It's funny too, as I went and looked up a couple of things yesterday, and all I could find were the hit pieces. I couldn't find the actual factual things about a lawsuit I was looking up. And then I found it, but I guess where I found it on their website, they were only telling the truth. It was Project Veritas. Um, so that's a whole different discussion. Everybody, oh, James O'Keefe, but they're not looking at the work. They're not looking at the content where they're actually finding voter fraud. That's the thing. Finding it. They have video. They have people. They're not even allowing people to go in and fucking watch them count the votes. That is the part of the process. That is legally allowed. That is a legal part of the process. And they're stopping this. They're preventing it. They're citing COVID. They're saying that they can't because of COVID restrictions, COVID rules. Bullshit. The CDC came out and said their CDC, the people that shit that for the people they need, they said that if you are sick with COVID, you could break quarantine. They said that. You could break quarantine to go vote in person. You just had to tell them. That was it. That's all I asked. You tell them. All right. How is any of this shit legit, guys? Tell me. It's not. All right. Now, people talk about Trump. people talk about Trump being an idiot. He didn't do this. He didn't do that, and all this stuff like that. Yesterday they had Dr. Steve Pachetic come out, and he said that they had done a little. They had said that they had watermarked ballots. I don't know about this. I don't know shit about it, but it's got everybody up in arms. And not only that, he said that Steve Pachenik, they watermarked the ballots so that in case there was fraud, they'd be able to tell who's what and they can follow and track them. But they said they do it by some QR code reader thing, and that it was based off of blockchain technology. I've always said blockchain voting is the way to go. I subscribe to the Trends Journal with Gerald Celente. Been talking about it for years. All right. If you can stock trade on your phone, we could fucking cast a vote. If you can fucking bank on your phone with the most sensitive information in your life, we can fucking make a vote on our phones. All right. It's possible. This whole antiquated thing, way of doing things, it's rife with fraud, and it's happening in real time. But they said that they did all this stuff. I don't know. It's hard to believe. That's a tough one to believe, but I could see them doing that. I could see there are people way smarter than me, people way smarter than us, people who spend their whole life game planning all this shit. What up, Shay? What up, Jose? What up, fellas? I appreciate it. But these guys over here, they I fucking lost my train of thought. I had the police coming up on me over here. They're probably like, "What the fuck is this guy doing? Videotaping?" Yeah, if you see behind me, you can see the switch yard and shit over here at the canyon or at the dam. I'm going out to the canyon, but see my man over there. He's keeping an eye on your boy. But as I was saying, I don't know about this whole thing, but they're saying that they earmarked or they watermarked the ballots and shit like that. I don't know. That would be too good to be true. I mean, seriously, that would be awesome. One of the things, though, and I saw this on the War Room as it was happening with Owen Schroyer of InfoWars. I was watching that, and the first thing that popped in my head was how awesome, but Steve Pagenik was a I can't fucking think of the name right now. He was a COINTELPRO. He ran COINTEL programs and stuff. He helped topple governments. He helped overthrow. He's worked with the CIA. Now he says he's a patriot. And I believe him in the sense by his body of work from what he's done working with InfoWars and stuff, or talking, being a contributor or whatever. He's actually been very accurate, been very true. So I'm very curious, but at the same time, man, I'm always like, once CIA, always CIA. Those guys creep me the fuck out. But if that's the case, then they got him by the jibbies, man. I don't think so. I mean, a lot of this stuff that keep coming up is definitely like hope porn, but it is resounding that this whole thing is just rife with fraud, and there's no way around it. I mean, the only people that are saying that it's not fraud are people they don't like Trump. The people that they feel like they benefit from this, but it's the process. All right. Someone mentioned it yesterday. They were like, you know what? I thought elections were all bullshit until Trump won. She goes, that leads me to believe that they might be the elections might be still have some legitimacy to them. And now the talk is this may be the last election ever, the most real election, or because of all the bullshit and shenanigans that they're pulling. And that's true. It's true. This might be the last one, because they're going to pull out everything. I mean, they pull out plagues, they pulled out murder hornets, they pull out everything, riots, race wars, all that shit, dude, just to prevent people from going. All right. And so they could stuff the ballots. I really hope the motherfucking things are watermarked, though. I really, really hope that shit is like something legit like that, because I would absolutely love seeing heads fucking roll, And I don't give a fuck who. I don't care if it's a Republican. I want to see bad people get got. We see too many good people just get fucking raked through the coals. just completely sodomized with fucking being lamb-basted and shit, dude. Yeah, exactly. Fucking bitch and roan about Russia for fucking years, for 4 fucking years, and then now claim that this is legit. Exactly, dude. It's fucking mind control. And that's the whole thing, man. That's why I do the think stopper thing, man. Stop group think. Stop following along. Think for your fucking self, man. It's all out there for us to see. Everything is there for us to see. It's all there. Whether you want to see it or not, it is there. And I tell people too, man, you know, it's not race, it's not sexism, it's not all this, that, and the other thing, man. It's good and evil. And whether you believe in God, in church, and all that shit, that doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. You want to know why? Because the people in the fucking that are running this world, they fucking do. They do. They not only do they believe that shit, but they operate that shit. They operate that way. And we, us, are the victims. We're the collateral damage. We're the cannon fodder. We're the useful idiots. It's all right. It's time that shit stops, man. You know, I'm very critical about our education system. Well, when you look at the history of education, our education system, it's appalling. It's appalling. And then look at what we have today, man. Look at what we have today. Yeah, hey Jose, you're 100% correct. You're 100% correct, dude. They don't care as long as it, you know, as long as it's like their guide. It makes them feel good. And what's at stake here is like our sovereignty, our system, our freedoms, our ability to make decisions and choose who's best and what's best for us. All right. That's why I say we should do blockchain voting so we can get rid of politicians and lobbyists and bullshit, man. We could vote directly on the issues. We could actually do something about it. They don't want us to do that. They don't want us to have that ability, right? But I got to roll. I got to get back to my crowd. I got people, guys. I greatly appreciate you entertaining me for just a little bit here. Fucking YouTube, all that shit. Like, subscribe, share, Facebook. You guys were already friends. I love you. Spread the word. This ain't going to stop, guys. The only way it stops is if we fucking say something, we get out there and we civil disobediently stop it. Because otherwise, they'll just keep going. They'll keep running, okay? They're opportunists. That's it. They have the memory of a goldfish, and they expect you to have that too. I'm the Think Stopper, Tres Mala. Love yous. Peace. Appreciate it, Jose.